So welcome to another video, guys. In this video I will teach you how to install Kali Linux on VMware Workstation. First of all, we will have to download the Kali Linux ISO image. So you can go to any browser and then search for Kali Linux download. Then we will have a page, https www.kali.org/downloads. Click on this link, then you will have different versions. So the normal version is to have a 64-bit Kali Linux, which is of 3.3 GB, and it is 2019.1a version. So you can download it with a HTTP link or a torrent link. So I have already downloaded this ISO image. So I can show you simply HTTP download, then it will start downloading. As I have already downloaded, so I'll cut this one here, stop this one. So this is the ISO file. I have already downloaded it. Then you can download and install VMware Workstation from this site. Download VMware Workstation Pro, which will lead you to a page downloading. So for Windows, as I am using Windows, I can download from here. Then after downloading, you'll have to install the VMware Workstation, and when you open the VMware Workstation Pro, you will have this page. And these are my old installed Red Hat and Kali Linux ISO files. You can go to File and then add New Virtual Machine. Click to New Virtual Machine. Typical recommended. After selecting typical, you have to give the path of the ISO file. Click on the installer disk image. As I had kept my Kali Linux ISO file in this place, so click Kali Linux, then open and next. As this is a Linux system, so guest operating system is Linux, and version you can click either other Linux 4.x or latest kernel, or I suggest you to click Debian 9.x 64-bit. Then you can name your virtual machine as Kali test or any, which one you like, and you can keep your location as given here. Then 20 GB is enough for Kali Linux. I'll give it 20 GB and then store virtual disk as a single file. For customizing the hardware, you can give 2 GB RAM, which will be very efficient, and NET network adapter can be kept as NET, which will allow you to connect to the network from your computer, and new disk can be used as ISO file also. So close this one and then finish. This console will appear. Then you can power on this virtual machine. After powering on, it will give us a boot menu from which you can select. For installing Linux graphically, select graphical install. Graphical install will install GUI based Linux system. It will take some time for the process. Then here you can select English as your preferred language, then the country you are residing on, and what type of English do you want to use, American English. Then it will take some time to install component from the ISO image. So you can give any host name. I will give my host name as kali.org. Domain name kali.org. You can change your host name and domain name later. So give the password, root password. I'll give a root password. The both password must be same, and you should remember this password as we will use this password for the root processes. After that, you can select your time zone. I'll select as Eastern. You can select guided use entire disk. Then select SCSI300 SDA. Continue. Then you can store all files in one partition, which will be very easier. Finish partitioning and write changes to disk. Write the changes to disk yes, as I have already selected SCSI3 and partitions. So it will take some time here. I will skip the process and move to the next part. So this page will appear to use a network mirror or not, and you can click no because this page, this network mirror will allow you to install packages. So you can click no and continue. After that, it will configure the package manager, and then it will take some time. It is installing the grub bootloader, Grand Unified Bootloader. Then after this process, you'll have to click yes on the install the grub bootloader to the master boot record. Then device for bootloader installation is dev/sda. Now it is finishing the installation. So installation is complete. Then you can continue. So after finishing the installation, I have started my Kali test, and then the username is root and the password I had given earlier. Now as the window is smaller in size, after making it full screen, it will be smaller. Then you can click on VM and then install the VMware tools and click on install, which will install a tool which helps us to make the display better and bigger. And then you can copy this file to your desktop and extract this file. Now after extracting the files, it will make a folder VMware tools distrib. Then you will have these files where you can open the terminal and then type in Perl. First check the files. Yes, you'll have this file VMware install pl, and type in Perl vm install pl. Then click on enter for every processes, as these processes are default processes. Now it is initializing. So as you can see, the screen is bigger now, full screen, and you can remove these tools So this is the installation process of Kali Linux. So this much for today. Please like, share and subscribe the video. Thank you.